The first crack in my world came with the sound of her laughter, light, champagne bubbly, and meant for someone else. I felt it before I understood it, like a blade pressing against my ribs from the inside. When Lena brushed past me at her boss's party without so much as a glance, it wasn't just rude. It was surgical. A clean incision. I stood there, stupidly clutching the bottle of wine she'd asked me to bring, watching her slip into a circle of people I'd never met but she'd told me all about. "You'll love them," she'd said. "We'll finally show them you're part of my life." But she didn't wave me over. Didn't introduce me. Didn't even acknowledge I existed. I tried to rationalize it. Maybe she was stressed. Maybe she didn't see me. But her eyes flicked my direction once. Once was enough. Empires have fallen for less. The room pulsed with warm light, clinking glasses, murmured conversations. My heartbeat thrashed against it all, out of rhythm. I moved along the edges of the party like a ghost, pretending to study the artwork on the walls, though my gaze kept dragging back to her. Lena, with her hand resting too lightly, too familiarly, on the arm of a man I didn't recognize. Tall. Confident. Someone who didn't need an invitation to step into her space. 5 minutes later, she disappeared with him down a hallway. My chest tightened. I told myself they were talking about work, that I was being paranoid, that I wasn't the kind of person who followed his girlfriend at a party like a jealous cliché. But my feet moved before my pride could intervene. The hallway felt cooler than the living room, quieter too, as if sound itself hesitated to be there. Their voices drifted from behind a half-closed office door. "I can't keep pretending," Lena whispered. "He deserves to know." Every muscle in my body turned to ice. "You don't owe him anything," the man murmured. "No hesitation. No shame. You've been done for months." My breath snagged in my throat. Was that true? Had she been done with me while I'd been planning weekend trips, practicing cooking her favorite dishes, imagining a future that now felt like a hallucination? I pushed the door open. They sprung apart, not guiltily but startled, like actors caught mid-scene. Her eyes widened, searching my face, and something like sorrow flickered there. Not fear. Not anger. Just regret layered over inevitability. "Why?" My voice sounded foreign. Scraped raw. "Why didn't you just tell me?" Lena took a step forward, then stopped. "Because I wanted to find the right moment. And because I hated myself for how I felt. For who you're choosing," I said, nodding toward the man. He didn't look away, didn't apologize. Just watched me with a calm, almost clinical understanding, as though he'd seen this scene unfold before. "It wasn't supposed to happen," she said. "But it did. And I can't keep lying." Anger flared, hot and blinding, but it was the hurt beneath it, thick, suffocating, that nearly knocked me back. "You ignored me out there like I was a stranger." "You were a stranger tonight," she whispered. "Because I didn't know how to be with you while already halfway gone." The honesty cut deeper than any excuse. I stepped back, breath shaking. "So that's it." She didn't answer. Silence spoke for her. I turned toward the hallway, the noise of the party swelling like a wave ready to swallow me whole. Before I took another step, the man's voice drifted after me. He wasn't supposed to see it this way. I didn't look back. "Yeah," I said. "Neither was I." But as I walked out the front door, my phone buzzed in my pocket. A notification. A video message from an unknown number. I opened it without thinking, then froze. It was Lena, from 2 nights ago, in my apartment, laughing. And behind her, half visible in the frame, the same man slipping out of my bedroom. The betrayal wasn't new, just newly undeniable.